Raw was live from a place I am very familiar with, Brooklyn, New York. Great crowd in Brooklyn. Really great crowd. Brooklyn made me very proud on Monday, even though I was not there. No Daniel Bryan on the show. They held him out to sell the beating from Triple H the week before, which I liked. You know, he should sell that beating. He got killed. Triple H killed him. He did, I mean, he threw him into barricades. And this is all handcuffed, mind you. Dropped him on the back of his head on the table. He pedigreed him. He supposedly hit him in the head with a chair. All these things. Bryan was just left in tatters on the ground. He should at least sell the beating for 1 week. So I'm sure the people who were in the Barclays Center were not very happy. That's probably why a lot of people were upset coming out of the show. I have no complaints, though, because I thought it was appropriate. You know, back in the day, a beating like that, the guy would be gone for a month. So at least give him a week. I did have friends who were pissed he didn't at least come out for the post-show dark match that he was advertised for, but, you know, like I said, I wasn't there, so I had no problem with it. Let's go through some of the key segments here. Stephanie, Orton, and Batista opened the show, and one thing that struck me, and this has been the case in every single Batista segment where he has come down to the ring and he has shared a ring with Randy Orton. There's been a lot of those segments. I cannot believe how much bigger than Batista Randy Orton looks when he's in there next to him. I mean, Orton's a tall guy, and maybe Orton was always a little bit taller than Batista. I'm not just talking about height. I'm talking about height. I'm talking about overall size. I mean, I know Batista's not quite as big as he used to be, but boy, when he's in there with Orton, when he's in there with almost anybody, when he was in there with Triple H a week ago, who isn't even an active full-time wrestler anymore, Batista just looks so small, like somebody put him in the dryer or something. And I couldn't believe how small Arnold Schwarzenegger looked either. I mean, I guess you shrink as you get older. I mean, Batista's a lot younger than Arnold, though, so I don't think that really explains it. But Batista got Stephanie all upset here by saying that she's used to getting drooled on a lot. I know I haven't given it the proper context, so that sounds very weird. But I think what he was getting at was basically Orton kisses up to the Authority a lot and is hence drooling all over the McMahons. And so Stephanie didn't take very kindly to that. She smacked the douche glasses right off Dave's face. Orton started laughing hysterically, ate a spear for doing so. Somewhere in here, I think it was on the spear, Batista split his pants. So as he posed with both title belts, you know, he's standing there, and part of his ass is basically hanging out of his skinny jeans. It was bound to happen. We've all been talking about the skinny jeans ever since he came back. I said just last week I was impressed that he didn't split his pants when he did the Batista bomb. This time, he wasn't so lucky. I think he finally learned his lesson, though, because on SmackDown he came out wearing a loose pair of cargo pants. We all must learn from our mistakes. Yes, Batista in cargo pants. It's better than skinny jeans, I guess.